Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is February 28th, 2023. That means it is time for our reveal for our small scale group build uh, for 2023, the second year doing this. I want to thank Sean at Scale Model Car Guy channel and Brian at BG's Model Workshop for hosting this the second year in a row here. Uh, the the cars just after the first year, all the detail and the little cars, a different variety of cars, was so good, and it just got better. I didn't know half of these cars existed. Some of the classic kits, and then you had guys using 3D printed parts. Just it blows. It goes to show you that the hobby is not dead, and you can take a 30-second scale car and put a ton of detail. You can sink as much in as you want. So um, this year I did the Atlantis Chevrolet Nova. If you watched my earlier videos, I picked up on where the car is probably not a 69 as it's boxed, but a 70 by going by the tail lights and the marker lights on it. I built the car as a kind of over restored Nova, um, the and Cortez Silver and red uh, paint paint scheme with the red interior, um, box stock, exactly as it come out of the box, no ups, no extras, and just put as much detail as I could into it. Um, I'm never really happy, I guess, with a model. I don't know how to reword this. I'm happy with it. It come out good. I'm my own worst critic. So, in building this, um, I'm sure I'll look at it in a month or two next to the Trans Am I did last year and say it's a good car. Um, right now, it's it's okay. But again, I'm my own worst critic. So uh, I'm calling this one the 28-day Chevrolet. Uh, so let me turn this thing around and get you guys to have a look at it and see just what we've got. Alrighty, there it is, silver with the red interior. This car, I did the trim around the windows. I blacked it out. I did the rally wheels in a argent, and then blacked out the air holes in them. There, it's a lot of chrome in there, and it tends to reflect around. It's very hard to paint, very hard to see any kind of detail. And I mentioned at the head of the video, some guys are using 3D printed parts. Uh, Miguel at Hobbyworks is doing a three-piece rally wheel, and he's done it in 25th scale. Well, he did it. I believe Mark Batson is using on his Nova a. I'm pretty sure he's using that same wheel. It's scaled down to 32nd scale. So you have the rim, the trim ring, and the center cap are all separate. So you can, chrome your trim ring and center cap, do uh, the rim in the color of your choosing, and just it's so much better. It's a really great looking wheel. Um, the the car, like I said, it's box stock, just as it come out of the box, no ups, no extras. We'll get it up underneath here and look at it. We'll get the hood off and show you a little bit more, and I'll put some pictures in here because it's very hard to show like the interior. Uh, we'll throw some pictures in here, but I'm liking it. The silver, it's hard to get trim to come out against the silver. Um, Even when you're doing a Malto chrome, it's the big. You see the big hood scoops on there, but they're larger. Smaller chrome like the Nova script on the side and 350 and such. It's very hard to get it to um, differentiate against the silver of the car. So hang on, guys. Let me get the hood off of this, and we'll take a look around it. All right, guys. With the hood off, you can see We did the engine in the Chevrolet engine orange. That's the standard spray Chevrolet engine orange from Duplicolor. The air cleaner, the base, the snorkel are black steel. The lid is chrome. The SS cars had a chrome air cleaner lid on them. That would be the 300 horse variety of 350 Chevrolet in it. We did the firewall detail, and you can see the some cars, depending on the line there on where they were made, they put the paint codes right on the firewall. So code 69 is Cortez Silver, and I said before, you have 6969 on it because it would be upper and lower. So the two-tone upper and lower would be where the vinyl roof would go. If it was two-tone, that where the roof would be the upper two-tone part. So silver and silver. Then we got a little X there on the firewall below the brake booster. A little wash on the engine. They give a little depth. I tried different blacks in there. It's hard to differentiate on the camera. Rubber. That's Testors rubber on the upper hose. The grill blacked out the inside of the grill. Did the turn signals in turn signal amber. Let's see, our mirror, the mirror that comes with the car. Round back there on the, you can see that where I said the tail lights used a reverse lamp in the center, a centered reverse lamp, where a 69 would have a larger inboard reverse lamp. With the SS, you got the tail panel back there blacked out, marker lights and that. Again, that trim around the windows, the SS's, they would have that blacked out. And underneath, as I said in one of the previous videos, the tailpipes we drilled out, we pulled those down to get them to sit just outside of the, or just under the quarter panel. We've got drive shaft, the colors on there, stripes were when they bounced drive shaft at the factory. A little engine marking up there on the pan, dry brushed on the bell housing, which looked like the orange was painted, the bell housing was painted on the engine. And a little detail on the back side of the rear axle there. Setting these things up on their side. That is just shot with the paint, and then the clear over it. There was no sanding or buffing or anything. It doesn't look too awful bad. And I'll throw in some pictures here of the chassis and the interior tub. But that's her, guys, in all the glory. 1969/70 Chevrolet Nova, the 28-day Chevrolet. I thank, again, Sean and BG for putting this on. You guys are badass. Appreciate you both. And I look forward to it next year. I think if this goes on next year, I've got a taste for the 3D printed parts. I've got some for my 25th scale Nova, and I've got a car that I'd like to do. I've got in mind for 32nd scale for a small scale group build next year, and an idea of what I want it to look like. So not that I want to do them all the time, but once a year is pretty cool. So thanks again, guys, for stopping in. I appreciate you all, and we will catch you next time.